All right. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Paul J. I'll be taking you through the Live Good One Family Support Project. This is actually a project that I feel is the people's project. Okay. Maybe that's a better slogan, for the kind of thing we do here. Live Good One Family Support Project Group, the people's project, right? The people's project. So how about that? I mean, the people's project, because this is actually the people's project, in my opinion, right? So if you feel it resonates or you feel there's another slogan, maybe, but usually we have this one, Live Good One Family Support Project Group, your passport to financial freedom, right? Your passport to financial freedom. That's one. And maybe this one that just came around, just came in now, and that is the People's Project, okay? So, but let's take a look at what this, Live Good One Family Support Project Group is all about, and maybe that will give us insights into why we say it is the people's project, right? All right. So, um, please hold on. Oh, I'm using uh, an old slide. Okay, okay. I'm sorry, but we're going to make use of this, okay? I didn't even know it's the old slide. But again, it contains what we want to talk about or want to share with you. So basically, I love this cash flow quadrant because once you understand this cash flow quadrant, what it does is that it solves our financial problem, okay, almost half, okay? Um, what I mean by that, it is often said that a problem known is a problem half solved. A problem you have known is a problem half solved. It is better you know the problem, I mean, you know what the problem is, than you don't know what the problem is, and you're just trying to try here, you try there, and nothing seems to be working. So the cash flow quadrant, actually written by Robert Kiyosaki since 1998, is actually a book you can buy out there. But what I love about this book, most Africans don't like reading. Most Africans don't like reading. They don't like reading. Okay. But for those who do read, they will agree with what Robert Kiyosaki is saying. If you have read the book and you've come to appreciate the points in there. So now he has categorized, as it were, the cash flow system, how money flows, okay, ways that money flows to people. And you definitely will fall into any of these categories. So you want to give this special attention. I think, in my opinion, this is actually life-saving. If you understand this, it's actually life-saving because the world we live in has been structured to deceive us, in my opinion, okay, has been structured to deceive us. Because people wake up, they go through schools, and they were told that the only way to become financially free, okay, or to be doing well in life is when you go to school, you graduate, you're going to have one of the best jobs out there, and you're going to be, happy ever after. But what has the story been like? Those of us who have gone through the four walls, what has it been like? Is it true that going through school, getting a job actually guarantees financial freedom? The capital answer, as it were, to that is no, it's not obtainable anywhere, right? Rather, what we have seen over time is that employees, even especially for those who are not too gainful employed or they are not well paid, right? Some of them, they actually live from hand to mouth. And guess what? For those people who feel they have a good job going on for them, they don't have the time. So they have no time freedom. They've completely sold their time out. And that's one thing about this life. You can't eat your cake and have it. You can't be jack of all trades. I mean, you just have to specialize in one. And so if you have sold all your time, because you're making the money, they need your time, right? They need your time. If you see employees that are making good money from what they do, they don't have the time. I have a friend in one of my previous business that's about 2 or 3 years ago. Okay, think about 2, 3 years ago. So he said that he has the money. He's still working, even as at the time he was still working as at the time we spoke about 3 years ago, outside Nigeria. So he said he has the money, but he doesn't have the time. And the fear of you don't want to lose your job because what you have so far made, you cannot guarantee that it's going to take you, for the next 10, let's even 10 years is too much. Let's say for the next 5 years, if you stop working today. So that was his case. He was afraid, as much as he's being paid well at the time, but the fear was if I quit my job, I don't have what it takes for me to stay for a very long time if I stop working. But I don't want to work at the same time because I have no time for myself. I have no time for my family. All right. I have no time for myself. Even when I don't feel like, even when I feel down, I still have to go to work. What a life. A lot of people are living this kind of lives. It's like slavery, enslavement, all their lives. They don't get to enjoy time, freedom. I mean, when was the last time you actually go somewhere and you like, I am free? I mean, you shout it out and you like, I have the time and I have the money. You know, the feeling, that feeling you get when, you have the time freedom and you financially free, or you are financially independent, right? Financially free or financially dependent. Now, one man defines financial freedom. I think it was still Robert Kiyosaki, I thought, that defined what we understand as financial freedom. So he said that financial freedom actually means, okay, or in a very layman's way, how long can you stay, okay, that is without working, and you don't need to bother about where the finances or where the money is going to come from. For some people, they are only financially free for only 2 days. 2 days. The money they have can only take them for 2 days without worrying. For some people. Now, for some people, that's 1 week. They are financially free for only 1 week. How long are you financially free? If you're given the opportunity to speak and say, how long do you think, if you leave whatever you're doing right now, if you stop working, how long do you think what you have so far can take you? You and your family, if you have a family, if you are single, just you alone, how long do you think what you have can still really take you if you stop working and you don't need to worry about any income? And the funny thing, when you compare your age now, for some people, when you compare your age and you compare it with what you have left on the planet, even if you're going to live 100 years, right? How many years do you have left? How long have you lived? Okay. How much financially free are you at the moment? So you see, I believe that this cash flow quadrant can actually help a person, have solved his problem, if you understand. So Robert Kiyosaki says, people trade time for money. Okay, this is my time. Give me money in exchange. They go to school, they graduate just to serve some other people. Some don't have dreams. Some have never worked for themselves. I mean, it's really painful, right? Some have never worked for themselves, as in they've never done something for themselves. They've all their lives worked for someone else. That's how some are. But thankfully, I'm not among that category. And I would never want to be. I want to work for myself, and I want to retire when I get 50. I want to stop working when I get 50. That's when I want to stop working, when I get 50. I don't want to do any sort of job when I get 50. Right? When I get to 50, I don't want to do anything. So how old do you think you should be before you stop working, before you stop doing any kind of investment, any kind of work? What are your strategies right now? What are you doing right now to ensure that when you get to that age, you realize your goal and your dreams? What is it you're doing right now? A lot of people live their lives unplanned. All right? They live their lives unplanned. It was my friend Les Brown who used to say, look, you see, the people that are hungry are ready to do the things today others won't do, so that they will have the things tomorrow others won't have. All right? So what are you doing today? What is it that you're doing right now that others are not going to do? They frown at it. They don't want to do it, but you love doing it because you know it's going to give you what others are not going to have tomorrow. Maybe it's time freedom tomorrow that you're going to have. Many people don't have that. Many people work all their lives, right? And that's not the kind of life you want to live. And so it's important that we take an appraisal of ourselves and see where we are. So that's the employee. Self-employed, the same thing. They trade time for money, right? Because you have to give in, your time to whatever it is that you're doing, be it your office, your personal office. This is self-employed now. So you have something you're building. Now the question is, how long do you want to build that so that you become financially free and as well as have time freedom? Because those are the two key things. In fact, there are three key things in life. I feel if every human, any human who has that has really achieved a lot. If you have these three things, and they are the time freedom, okay? You have time freedom, and you have financial freedom, and you have your health. Your health. A lot of people are sick in the hospital because of the sedentary lifestyle, because of the kind of work they've done over the years. They are sick there. A lot of people cannot take care of their health because of not being financially free, ladies and gentlemen. And so what are we doing right now to change the course of our lives? What are we doing right now to attain time freedom and financial freedom? And that is why Robert Kiyosaki is saying self-employed people rather is not the kind of person we should be, because we are still trading time for money. It's not going to take us to financial freedom. Employment is not going to take us to financial freedom. Many people have been working. Go and check it. Maybe they are over 50 now. They are still working. So tell me, when are they going to be free? Right? Then you go to big businesses. The big businesses, these are people who understand the system, how the cash flows. They understand that they don't need to trade time for money, right? That's why even myself, I have an office, but I decided to employ 3 people to be there because I don't want to be there. I hate being in an office. I don't want to be there because I understand this cash flow quadrant. And the cash flow says, the big business owners aspect says, you work with people. So you don't trade time for money. In other words, your time shouldn't be required before the business makes progress. You should be anywhere you want to be, and your business or whatever it is you have doing is still running, right? It's still running. And that's why I love the business owners. Now, interestingly, this is the quadrant where our kind of business falls in, and that is the network marketing, industry, because it has to do with working with people. Working with people. Now, the sooner we understand this concept, the easier it gets for us. The easier we begin to love the industry, the network marketing industry. A lot of people disdain it. Immediately they hear network marketing, they say, hey, another network, hey, they've come. And that's it. But they don't know that which they are rejecting has the key or the system to financial freedom. It was Les Brown who said, why he was introducing one guy who is very good, who is very techy and all of that. So he said, there is no secret to success, but there is a system to success. There is no secret. It's just a system that you don't know, that I don't know. That's what the rich, they use. Now, this is the system, according to Robert Kiyosaki, when it comes to financial freedom. And the secret is working with people. Even if you own 3, 4 businesses, the issue is, how much of your time is required? Do you enjoy time freedom now? Are you enjoying financial freedom now? Even if you are not enjoying complete financial freedom, but maybe you have time freedom. The business is growing. It doesn't require you to be there, but it's growing. That indicates you're on the right path. And that is why we love network marketing, because the growth could be very exponential, unlike the regular business people engage in. All right. And then you have the investors. So as an investor, all right, as an investor, it means you've made the money. And after making the money, you can now come and invest. So you're looking for opportunities to invest in. Maybe it could be the banks, it could be real estate, it could be anything, okay, that is worth investing in. Now, at that point, it is your money that works for you, all right? So it's my pleasure to introduce to you, ladies and gentlemen, the kind of business model we practice here. It is called the club membership, okay? Club membership. So, simply put, club membership simply means you become part of a group that allows you access to special products or services, all right, that the people out there, the regular people out there don't have. So it's like treating you like a VIP. Everybody wants to be treated nicely. So if you really want to be a VIP, I feel what you need is the club membership kind of model, business model, right? Because once you have this VIP card, it gives you access, it unlocks access, okay, to places where majority of people cannot have access to. Now, let me ask you, if you check around, you will discover that a lot of people don't know what Amazon Prime is all about. A lot of people don't know what Disney Premium is. A lot of people don't know what they know what Netflix, for example, is, but some people don't even know how they can have access to that. They don't know why they should have access to Netflix as against the regular subscriptions they do, right? When it comes to entertainment, they don't know why they should have access to Amazon Prime as against purchasing things just anyhow, all right? They don't know the privileges associated with this club membership. And ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege and honor to tell you that the best place for you to be as a club membership or a VIP you should be is with any of the club memberships. All right? Because there you're going to have huge discount, you treated like a VIP, and you have quality product or services as offered by that company or organization. All right. So a lot of people are adopting the concept of club membership. So you are not alone. It's not a new thing now, although it is new to many people, but it is not a new thing anymore. A lot of people understand the benefits. All right. They are saving so much money when you join these clubs than against you just buying things anyhow or wherever you want. Some of you before now, some people used to think that when you go to a small shop, it is better there than going to a big mall to buy or purchase things. But, when you try it out over time, you come to say, wow, going to the mall is far cheaper or more affordable than purchasing around my neighborhood. So even if the mall is far away from where you live, a little bit far away from where you live, what do? You drive down. You drive down to the mall to purchase those things. Now, the question I'm asking you is, why do you have to drive down all the way to the mall as against purchasing the same thing, around your environment? You're saving money, right? You feel that going there is going to save you money. Well, club membership does it even better, right? Club membership does it even better. And that's why we're very proud and very happy with what we have. Ladies and gentlemen, only those who know knows, all right? Only those who know knows. But if you don't know, you don't know, all right? Let us proceed. It is with my every, breath in me that I introduce our awesome club membership. Now, this is our own club membership. This has uniqueness. There are many club membership out there. You have social clubs, right? You have like the country clubs. You have other kinds of club out there. You even have your fitness club, right? You have fitness club. A lot of people join clubs. They pay money, subscription. right? You go to a gym center or a fitness center, they're going to tell you, how the payment is. That every month you renew, you pay so amount. I mean, if you agree, thumbs up. I mean, that's true. If you go, so it's not a new thing. Let's not act like it's a new thing. Oh, what's this membership all about? Oh, what's this? No, we have all been doing that. But now we're saying, let's do that and make some money out of it. All right. So that's the Live Good Club membership. It's a revolution. It's never happened this kind. I mean, in the network marketing industry. And now it's going to change the way network marketing is being done. I've seen a lot of companies trying to copy what Live Good is doing. And I tell you, even much more, we copy what we're doing right here. Right. So Live Good is the opportunity we all need, right? Because it pays. Let me take you a little bit into things about the company, the insight, a little bit insight into the company and the people behind it. Because, one of the things to watch out for before joining any company is the people behind the company. Right? Some people don't know what they should look at for when joining an opportunity. So number one thing you should always look at for when you join an opportunity or before joining an opportunity is the people behind the company. The second thing you should watch out for is the product. The product. Of course, consider the marketing plan. Those things are very important. So let's talk about the people now behind Live Good Club membership. Now, the CEO of Live Good, his name is Ben Glinsky, all right? He lives in the US. He's a US man, all right? He has over 20 years of experience. He's run some of these companies in the past, nutritional supplement, companies in the past. And so he understands the terrain because it's always good to work with individuals who understand the terrain as against individuals who don't. So you don't want to do that. You don't want to go with people who don't know where they're headed. I mean, it is often said, even in the Holy Book, I mean, generally, even people say that when the blind leads a blind, both we fall into the pit. And that's not what we want. That's not what we want, ladies and gentlemen, right? So now we have Ryan Good King and Lisa Good King. They are in charge of our products. And then we have Nori Kazan, who is the director of network marketing. Ladies and gentlemen, these people already know how to win the game. All right, they are changing the industry. All right, you can read up about Ben Glinsky, you can read up about Lisa Goodkin, you can read up about Ryan, about Nori Kazan. Right, you can just go ahead, read up about them, and see why we are proud of the people, the team we have. Right, so here is where we are different, clearly different from the regular business. Okay, so now the regular business or network marketing out there, companies out there would want you, they would want you to come in, okay, get their product, because when you sign up, they'll give you a bag. That bag has some product inside upon your sign up, and that's what they using, well, I say in my own way, okay, I would say my own way, they're using deceiving people. So they say, oh, we've given you product worth your amount, you registered, and that product will remain in your bag. Some people don't even look at that product for the next 2 months. What they know is that they've registered. At least I've got something equivalent to my money. But that product will remain there. The product is going to stay there. Why some people will drink everything? They will say, okay, but ordinarily, those people might not want to use that amount of money to purchase those products. All right? And the next option they have is to go out there and start selling the product. For some people, is to go out and start selling the product. So that's what the regular network marketing out there, they do. They ask you to come in, sign up, give you some product. You expected to use it or you expected to sell the product. And in most cases, in fact, if not in all the cases, the bonuses you get, the money you make is dependent or totally dependent on the amount of sales you generate, you and your team. But Live Good says, no, we're totally different, right? We're not like that. What we're asking you to do is just grow a team, all right? Grow a team. Forget about the product selling. Grow a team by sharing this club membership with others, helping them to see why this is important, that this helps to save money for them, right? And once they understand that and they key into that, they are saving money on health products, because I'm going to share with you the difference between our health products and that of others. All right, let's quickly look at some of those things. But please bear in mind, our products are made in the USA. They are approved by the GMP, Good Manufacturing Practice. They are lab tested for purity and potency. This is probably the highest quality product ever to be produced in one of the best laboratories in the United States. So this is amazing class. And when it comes to class, right, this is high class product that you want to have a part. Okay. And then look at some of the differences we have here as against those ones outside. Now look at this. Like the Organifi. Organifi is going to give you this same product that Live Good has, super grains. Live Good owns the super grains. Organifi, the product price is 69. That's roughly $70. AG1 is going to give you that same at $99. But Live Good is going to give you that same product because you're a club member. They're going to give you that product at $18. Do you know why? It's not just because you are a club member. That's why they're giving you. It's because of the business model. Of course, again, it boils down to the club membership because, what they do is, unlike others, the production costs, the entire cost of the whole product, is added to the cost of the product. And who bears the brunt? The members. You have to buy it at a very high cost because that's where they're going to pay you from. That's where they're going to pay their staff from. Everything is going to come from the product. But that's not Live Good. Live Good has taken all of that away, and just a little difference between the actual production cost, okay, and just the price they're giving it out. Maybe sometimes it could be a little bit around $2 extra and all of that. So that's why they could sell this product at that same amount. And that's why they're not asking you to go sell the product, because the money is not coming from the sales of the product, because there's not much profit, as it were, on the product, right? The profit is the way they generate the money is totally different. That's why we said that they are changing the way network marketing is done, right? So now take a look at this. If you are, this is just the retail. Then if you're a member, you even get it at a lower price. The multivitamins, right? The multivitamins, look at it, $9.95 is against $17.95. Imagine the huge difference. You're saving money. Quality healthcare. It's not, I know it's not easy, but I mean, it's always good to go for what we know is the best, right? So let me take you through what we know to be how you make money. We have 6 ways you make money here, all right? In this club membership. Fitness club does not pay you, but it gives you good health. So that's very good. I mean, when you go to fitness club, that's really fine, okay? Then maybe you join any of the social clubs. I mean, it depends on what you do there. But again, some of these things are cool, but they don't generate any monthly income, right? But here we have 6 ways, right? 6 good ways that you paid. 6 ways you paid, okay? 6 ways you paid. Number 1, the weekly fast start commissions. Number 2, matrix commission, matching bonuses, retail commissions, influencer bonuses, diamond bonus pool. I want to take you through quickly a few of them, okay? We may not cover everything now because of time, but maybe subsequent presentations we're going to cover so much. So let's look at the first one. That's the weekly fast start commission, the referral bonuses, right? You call this the referral bonuses. So here, you make money when people join your team. When you showcase this club membership to others and then they join, you make some money, right? Now, how much are they expected to join with? That's about $50. Okay, basically $50. Actually, it's 49.95, but we'll round it up to like $50. Okay. Now, $50, and when you sign up someone, you're going to make $25 from that, okay, which is 50%. So if you sign up like 10 people, that's 25 times 10, that's $250. Okay, so, but again, as you grow your team, the members of your team also introduce others to that club membership. You also make some extra referral bonuses. That's indirect referral bonuses, okay, from those ones, even down to the 10th level. All right. So now let's look at something. Okay. Please just give me a second. I'm going to be back. Just a second. Okay, so I'm back. So that's the referral bonuses. We just talked about that. So let's move ahead to the other one. Like I said, we might not take all. So these are our ranks. The first rank we have here is the bronze rank. The second is the silver. Now, what does it take to get to the bronze rank? It's very simple. All you need is get 2 persons referred. That's all. You become a bronze, and that means you're going to make $50 if you refer 2 people. Okay, and then you start. You've unlocked access to earning from the second level. Okay, not just the first level alone, but even the second level. And the silver, you need about 20 persons in your team, all right, to unlock the rank of silver, and you start earning even deeper down to the fourth level when it comes to referral bonuses. And then gold you need at about 100 people, 100 people rather, okay, 100 people, and then you earn even deeper, all right, when it comes to referral bonuses. Okay, platinum is the next rank, 500 people. I mean, your earnings will start going deeper. Diamond, I mean, it's going to go, that's 2,500. 2,500, and then you're going to make some cool money. Let's quickly share with you some of the cool money we are talking about. All right. So here, imagine when you become a bronze or silver, potentially you could earn over $4,000 monthly. That's how big it could get. This is just the metrics commission alone. All right. And then when you become a gold or a platinum, you can earn a little over $8,000 monthly. And then when you become a diamond, a little over $16,000 on the metrics alone. And then if you go to the silver rank, from the silver rank upwards, you start enjoying the matching bonuses. Okay. So matching bonuses has it that you're going to earn 50% of all the persons you personally referred, whatever they earn from their metrics bonuses, then you earn 50% of that. So maybe someone you brought about 5, maybe brought 10 out of the 10, only 5 became serious, and the 5 they are earning, say, $1,000 every month at least to start with. Then you will be earning 500 times the 5. That's about 2,500 extra money. And it goes down to silver, gold, platinum, diamond. Okay, and then that's how it is. I mean, it's really awesome project that we're looking at here. Now, the sixth rank, we have the diamond rank. Okay, so as a diamond, you start earning what you may consider as a salary, not really salary because salary is fixed, but this is not fixed. But every month you expect to earn some reasonable income because you're a diamond, because there's this diamond bonus pool the company has, which means they are taking out 2% of the total company sales and 2% of the total sales of all membership. Okay, every month the company sets that aside and share it equally among every diamond ranker. And that is really awesome if you ask me. All right, so let's quickly talk about a project that has brought many of us here. All right, and that is the One Family Project Group. All right, so the One Family Project is actually arrangement where we help each other grow. Remember, we said that in the Robert Kiyosaki's book we started with, he mentioned that for us to become financially free, we must work with people. So if I am employed, it means I'm just working alone for myself, and there is no financial freedom there. Okay, that's what he said, and that is correct. I go with him, right? Some may disagree, but that's total truth, right? Total truth. If you work just for yourself, work alone, it's going to take you maybe all your lifetime to, if possible, if at all possible, attaining financial independence, not even to talk about financial freedom, except one is just transiting from one job to, something good again, much like anything that allows you to work with people, all right? So, but, we really need to be where we work with people. So here we want to work with people. We want to work with everyone. You want to work with me, I want to work with you, right? We are collectively helping each other grow. So how much is required for you to join this One Family program arrangement? It's just $204. Please do not mind what we have. I'm using the old slide. Okay, sorry about that. Like I apologized when I started. I didn't even look at the slide. I just felt it's the slide. Okay, so it's $204. That's all you need to get started. And guess what? You may not need to refer anyone anymore. Okay, if you don't want to. But if you do refer, we're going to gift you $30. Okay, we're going to gift you $30. I mean, we have records abound that we actually we actually give out $30 when people do refer. Right? We have been doing that. I mean, it's really awesome. I think that's been since December last year, right? We've been doing that. I mean, it's really cool. So now, so we work with you so that we can all grow together. So when you join with 204, we have a registration team that cares for all the placements. And for some time now, some of you have noticed that it was as if the whole thing kind of gradually slowed down because the leaders were busy trying to rearrange the house and put things in proper perspectives, and so that we can fly, right? Because even when an aircraft, okay, before an aircraft takes off, they have to check all the necessary things, right? They check here, they check there, they check this, they check that, they check this, they check that, they check this, they check that, right? And when they are done with all the check-ins and it is time to move, what happens? It goes slowly, like we've been going for about a month now, going slowly, and then it takes off. And off it goes right into the sky. And that's where it was. That's where it's going to be excited. That's where it's meant to be. All right, it's going to fly. And that's what we poised at. We're ready to fly. For those of you who saw what we posted in the group this morning, it's really interesting to see that within just 2 days, we've recorded about 100 registrations. This has never happened since we got started. I mean, it's really amazing. And guess what? We just got started, right? We just got started. Ladies and gentlemen, we are saying this is the people's project, right? Yes, Live Good One Family Support Project is going to be not just the people's project alone, but your passport to financial freedom. All right? Your passport to financial freedom. Okay, so basically, that's the explanation. That's the business introduction. So all you need is $204, nothing more. If you do refer anyone coming in with 204, we're going to give you $30, and that's it. Now, when you get signed up, now that we've gotten started, all right, we're trying to contain the restrictions, the pending ones. We're trying to also push them out as fast as possible, right? So for those of you who have paid in, and it has been pending for some time now since we've started, okay, in about 2 days, 3 days, we'll be done with all those registrations, and 2 Thursdays from now, okay, many accounts will be handed over, right? A whole lot of accounts will be handed over. We're just too glad that we have, we have come to see what we wanted, and we are ready to run, okay? So that's it. Look at the blueprint we use. That's the blueprint, okay? We're expected to get to diamond very soon, and we are getting closer, okay? We are getting closer. Now, here is a proof that Live Good pays generally. You know, imagine someone earning over $44,000. I mean, this is over $23,000, the one on the left. This is over $70,000, ladies and gentlemen. Monthly pay. We're not looking at yearly. This is monthly. I mean, how much do you think it can help you achieve? So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to take your time. We have 8 minutes to the end of the section. So now is the question time. If you have questions, you might want to go to the chat box. Okay, type it out. Or if you want to, raise your hand. No, let me call on you. That's okay. Go ahead, raise your hand. I'm going to call on you, right? So let's have your questions. If you do have, I mean, maybe this is your first time. That's okay. That's cool. Thanks for being here. And we appreciate you. We appreciate you so much, right? We appreciate you. So we have 8 minutes. Let's get our questions. You know, some people wait until the last minute and you see them, their hands will go up. So please, 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 if you have questions, now is the time to ask your question so that we can close on time, right? We don't want to stay any longer than is expected, right? Okay, so we have 7 minutes left. Okay, so on the chat box, someone is saying the People's Project resonates better. Okay. The People's Project. Okay. So don't also forget the other one. Your passport to financial freedom. All right. So the questions, if you do have, okay. So I believe we've got no questions, right? It's a very simple system. It's not difficult. So we have one hand. We have Mr. Ekoriko. I'm asking you to unmute and let's hear from you, please.
Yeah, good day, Leader Paul. Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, very well. You're welcome.
All right. Okay. I just wanted to, it's an observation. A lot of us that started in December, most of our account, as in the 5 months, is expiring this month. So I don't know what they put in place to make sure most of the people that the account is expiring this month, I mean the subscription rather, that they make sure they start doing their subscription by themselves. So I don't know, maybe there's a reminder mechanism they need to put, maybe the account officer, so they won't fall out of the matrix, because some people might forget that, oh, it's time for them to do their subscription. So I don't know if there is anything to that effect to make sure it is morning thought, so they won't lose their position on the matrix.
Thank you. Thank you very much. A very good reminder, I must say. A very good reminder, I must say. So, like you rightly said, ladies and gentlemen, if you have been handed over your account, please do know that it's your responsibility to ensure you subscribe that so that you remain, especially now that we want to fly, right? So please, although we're going to put it right in the on the WhatsApp group, we're going to put it out there. Okay, for those who have not done the needful, let them be reminded that they should go and do that. Make sure they renew. Most of them, their subscription will be expiring at the month of May, while some people it will be June. Okay, for some people it's going to be June, while some is going to be May. It depends. So, but whichever, if you've been handed over your account, you expected to log in and check and then do the needful, right? So that you can remain where you should be as we are about to go very far. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we have 4 minutes left. So who's got a question for us? If you've got a question, please let's get to yeah, we have Mr. Steven hand is up. So Mr. Steven, I'm asking you on mute. Please talk to us.
Hello, Paul. This is Stephanie.
Oh,
it's not
sorry,
Steven.
sorry. Stephanie. Oh, I didn't see that well. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay,
Stephanie.
Paul. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. We do appreciate it. Thank you for your concern and everything. Paul, it's about my account. And I think this is the 5th month. And I haven't got my account yet. So am I going to pay my subscription or what, please?
Okay, so like I rightly said, if your account is been handed over to you, right? So if your account has not been handed over to you, it means you cannot subscribe.
Okay.
But if it has been handed over, then of course you need to subscribe.
Oh, okay. Then I have to wait then.
Yeah, certainly. Okay, maybe in the next 2 weeks, you'll be among those to be given your account, because I know so many accounts will be handed over. But what we
Okay.
do plead with people generally, all right, with people generally is, please, when you do receive your account, there are things you need to do for us, all of us here on the call. Number one, let's ensure that we fill the form which shows you have received your account. A lot of people take that for granted, but I guarantee you it's going to rub off on them badly. All right, so we are using this opportunity to remind those who haven't done that. Then secondly, in most of the groups you belong to, all right, the most of the groups you belong to, the account officers have asked that the members of that group, they fill the form, okay, indicating that they are under that particular account officer. There's a form to that effect. Now, a lot of people have not filled that form. Again, be certain that if you have not filled it, all right, you cannot expect that account officer to attend to you. And so when you bring a complaint, we're going to check the list and see whether you have filled your name, who is your account officer, and whether you are reporting to the right account officer. All right. So please, if you haven't done so, we encourage you to do that. It will help simplify things. We're only trying to simplify things, right? So that it's easy for everybody. Right. So please, if you've not done that, let's remember to do so. And I've noticed that some people make payments for registrations and they send in the details. Now, some of them, instead of sending the appropriate payment proof, they will go and send, what is it, like one I saw one sent, is it Live Good logo? One sent Live Good logo. Imagine, I mean, how is Live Good logo proof of payment? So please, when you are making you're entering the form, your details on the form, please let's remember to do the needful. Okay, so I'm sorry, I don't know if the new hand I'm seeing can do that very quickly because we have no time. Jim Sobon, I'm asking your mute, please. Let's quickly talk.
Thank you for your time, Paul. Thanks to Stephanie too for her question. My question now is a direct reflection of what Stephanie asked. Is there any practical and concrete reason for which the accounts are not delivered consistently? She has been waiting for 5 months and she's not received her account. Is there any justification or any reasoning?
Okay, let's understand. Let's understand that a whole lot of people too have taken over the account. All right. So while we're also looking at those who have not taken over, we should also remember that if you look at the list, I think over 300 or thereabout or more, okay, have taken over, far more than that. But just that some people don't fill the form. And those who have received the form, their account, don't even come back and say to the group, either here or to the group, and say, I've received my account. Okay, so while we are looking out for those who have not received, let's know that a huge number of people have also received their account. So now, I think maybe you're relatively new because I feel we have consistently mentioned some of the reasons. One is because a lot of people are holding us back. You know, people like you and I who joined the project and they refuse. Like we have listed out over 300 and something people who have not done the needful. Assuming they've all done the needful, these are people registrations that if they come in, will just fill up and then give out the account. So we need to now start looking for other ways of getting people to put in those places and then still hand over the account. So the truth of the matter is people like you and I are the ones holding us down. I hope that has been able to answer that question. It is 1 minute past the top of the hour. And it is a pleasure to be with you on this Zoom call. I am delighted that today, the 20th of May 2024, we are still doing this together. It is an exciting time we live in. It has been one of the most important things or the best things that has ever happened to me. And I know it's going to be one of the best things to ever happen to everybody on this call. Thank you for your time. And I wish you nothing but the best. Long live good One Family Support Project members, and long live good One Family Support Project. Paul J signing out. Saying bye.